Hi guys, VST here, Pentastic. Let me show you something. I'm just opening my Galaxy store, and that's something I do every morning and also every evening. And I'm not kidding you guys, it's almost 8 p.m. right now. And what a feast, guys. Game launcher, Samsung Visit, calculator, Galaxy Friends, TTS, theme park, Keys Cafe, one-hand operation, nice sketch, and finally, the Good Luck 2021 edition. And I just made a video about the Good Luck, I think probably 2 weeks ago, just showing which modules still work into the One UI 3.0, and for a lot of the modules, the comments were, hey, we are really working to get Good Luck 2021 release soon, so please wait. And actually, yes, kudos to Samsung, they did it once more, alright? So I can only call this a feast of an update. It's really an update feast, so many things ready to be seen. So we have updates for Theme Park, Keys Cafe, One-Hand Operation, the Nice Sketch, and Good Luck. And you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm just gonna take this tool here and press Update All. And once everything is installed, we're gonna be looking at the Good Luck 2021 and just see what are the new things, what are the redesigns, and etc. and etc. While we are updating everything, just let's take some time to review the individual changes to the Good Luck modules. We're gonna start with Theme Park. Theme Park, version 1082. Theme creation function for quick panel theme customization function, overall user interface improvement, landscape mode supported on devices with SW700 or higher, and tablet support One UI 3.0. And I've already seen today there are some tablet, if I'm not mistaken, the Galaxy S7 that already got the One UI 3.1. So Theme Park update. Keys Cafe, right? This is the model that you can use to customize your keyboard experience. What is new here? New features. Sharing my own keyboard, export, import my own keyboard, backup and restore key cafes through the smart switch, and of course some bug fixes, and this is more than welcome. One-hand operation plus, this definitely was not working well, so let's just see what are the updates here. Added gesture settings menu, remove with keyboard, fix split screen view problem in One UI 3.0, added new actions. We're gonna be definitely checking this out once the Good Luck is installed. And then we have Nice Sketch. Nice Sketch is a nice tool for you to see what is using your phone, exactly which functions like vibration, calls, and etc. So new icon, about page, improved user interface. All right, that's promised. We're gonna be checking on that one. And again, finally, last but not least, we have the Good Luck itself. So let's hope that this update is gonna bring everything into one seamless piece of operation. Alright, so guys, here it is, Galaxy Store, no updates, everything updated, all my applications up to date. Here is the moment, right? So I'm just starting right now the Good Luck 2021. Redesign your Galaxy, right? Nice little animation. Okay, Good Luck, redesign your Galaxy. Quick start, clock face, multi-star, nav star. Now, the units, let's go to family. Oh, okay. This looks different from the previous version. By the way, you can check my video there. I covered the previous version already, but this looks absolutely different. Animations here, not so bad. Honestly, I kind of like that one. You know, my phone anyway is a Mystic Bronze phone, kind of colorful. Keys Cafe here with a new nice icon. Pentastic, right? Why not? Because of course I have the Galaxy, so I have a pen here. Wonderland, Theme Park, Nice Sketch, One-Hand Operation. Add Touch, apparently I need to download an update, and Sound Assistant. Let's try to do so, and then we're gonna go into all of that and just see what they can offer. Alright guys, so now I have everything updated and we can now see all the fancy animations, right? For Edge Touch, for Sound Assistant. This is the first thing that really comes to my mind when I just check the Good Luck. They kind of redesigned the UI, they put all this nice animation. I think that's a good thing. I really like color, especially after last year. Hopefully this brings a bit of joy when you use that one. Let's go here and check the about sections. So Good Luck 20003. Again, today it is, I think, the 20th of January, and Samsung already pushing updates like crazy out there for the S10, for the S20 series, and etc, and etc, and of course, not to forget, they launched also the S21 series. Alright guys, without any further ado, let's start with reviewing the first model. First check the version here of the Keys Cafe is 100025. Okay, now launching Keys Cafe, my only one keyboard in the world. Okay, and by the way, I also did a special Keys Cafe video, you can check it up here. So what options do we have here? Make your own keyboard. You can customize key locations and functions, style your own keyboard, and play the keyboard game. All right, let's just check the first one, guys. From this menu, guys, here, you can apparently enable that one, and you can choose some custom colors. So let's say I want to use this red keyboard, okay? And right now, my keyboard is going to be switched to that one. So you have the keyboard color effect, you have the key color effect, you have also the key motion effect, okay? And guys, let's just test this one. I'm just going to open a new SMS, right, and just show how this looks like. Now, don't be scared. I'm gonna have this red keyboard, and you see, right, it's pretty amazing. Now, one might say it's a bit too fancy and too colorful, but hey, you control it. If you don't like the red theme, you can just go back. So let's just go back, guys, into style your own keyboard, and we're gonna go with a more neutral theme. So right now, applying the more neutral theme, still we're gonna keep all the effects and etc. And right now we can go to the SMS, and yeah, you see, just why not? Okay, so the first model works, seems to be absolutely fine. Working under One UI 3.0. Now make your own keyboard if you want to change again some of the key location, etc. And then we have the play keyboard game, sentence practice, type fast, word array. Okay, cool. Seems that this is absolutely working. Let's go right now to the Wonderland. I'm gonna skip right now the Pentastic because I do understand that not all of you have the S Pens. So Wonderland, right? Create your own moving wallpaper. So let's hit here the start button, okay? I think I also did a video about that, and I think I just showed the landscape. Let's go with the cat one. Okay, so you see, it is absolutely moving. Let's go back. Let's choose here the Wonderland, okay? Let's try to edit that one. Let's see what options we have. So apparently we can change the background, okay? And we can also change the motion effect. All right, all the movements. It's really incredible. Okay, let's go finish this one. Let's try to set this one as my home screen so that I can really show this to you that it works. Okay, so you see, right, it is having this 3D effect that I think I saw this first time in one of the iPhones I've been using. It's quite nice. Don't forget that this might take a bit more of your battery, but if you want to go and stick to this fancy effect, then there is this option for you. The next one is a theme park. Theme park, make your own theme. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Apparently you can create your own theme and apply it. And actually, guys, I've never been really a big theme users, but in the end of the day, you can just choose your wallpaper. You can just choose the main color, the style. Now everything is absolutely there. And if you want to go and use that option, it's there for you, right? You can also change the quick panel, the styling, the icons. It seems to be quite nice thing. I never used the theme park, but it's out there for you guys. So if you want to use it, it seems that it's working. Then we have Nice Sketch. I spoke about Nice Sketch. Now just look what happens when I press here the vibration history, okay? Just wait a bit and you're gonna have a list with all the applications that requested to modify or access this feature. So let's go to the call mode history, and we can see that the phone application apparently wanted to access my call mode history. We have the toast history, you have also the detect commercials, right? It is really astonishing the thing that you can do and lock with this. It's really incredible how many things you can monitor with this Nice Sketch. If you go down here, you can even see wake up history. So which of these applications were trying to wake up my phone and exactly what time point. So you can just see here, Android system, 22 minutes ago, power key. Right, system UI 22 minutes ago, motion. It's really incredible, and it seems that it does work here into the One UI 3.0. About Nice Sketch, version 110011, okay, seems to be the latest one. Then we have the one-hand operation, and I know a lot of people have been asking for this one because this was not working well under the One UI 3.0. Now I'll probably make a dedicated video. Here apparently you can customize the left handle, the right handle, and of course much more settings. But if we click here on the left handle and we see strike right is the back key, we can click here and we can choose to have the recent key. So what happens right now when I go and do like this, boom, we have the recent key. Okay, so let's say that you don't like this, you want to have the menu key, right? Setting up the menu key, doing it, and right now you're gonna have a menu key. So if you're inside an application, apparently see, you get right the menu, see the menu here, okay. Let's go back and just test one more. So we're gonna go from the menu key. Let's go here and choose the volume up key. All right, so you see, it's absolutely crazy. And by the way, guys, it is absolutely customizable, right? So you can also go back, and this is the left handle. The right handle, we can go back here and we can choose the volume down key, which means that right now, I'm gonna get the volume up, and right now I'm gonna get the volume down. And there are plenty of options, guys. I think I'm just roughly barely scratching the surface, but there are many, many more options right now to the one-hand operation plus. So I'm gonna make a dedicated video. Right now, I just wanted to show this to you that it does really works. Okay, good. I'm right now on the previous screen. Edge touch. So let's see what new things we have in the edge touch. Clicking edge touch, all right, at the edge zone, show the edge zones. Okay, so let me just show the edge zones, all right? Sensitive zones, you can apparently also select which zones are sensitive or not. The edge touch really is created to prevent unintended screen touches by setting up. So you can set up some zones where your phone will know if you touch these zones, you know, nothing really will happen. Honestly, I never used this one because the Samsung phones apparently are already doing a great job at detecting this, right? So I don't really have too many accidental touches, but if you want to really go and customize this bit, you can choose from some pre-selected edge zones like the optimized one or the sensitive one, and you can also go here and create your own edge zones. And if you don't like this and you want to kill this off, just press here hide edge zones and it's gone. All right, last but not least, let's see what we have into the sound assistant. Now again, the sound assistant really is a nice application. Some people were asking me when I did the review on the sound assistant, are there any theming options? So let's just directly go and see what they offer. We have the volume panel theme on, okay? So right now we have the 01, and you can just see right now, I know I already enabled that one. It is absolutely not the standard one that we have into the One UI 3.0, okay? And we can also click here, and then we have the classic one. When we click here on the classic one, it's gonna be pretty much what we used to have into the One UI 2.5. Okay, now I'm really a big fan of the new One UI 3 things, so honestly, I'm gonna go back here and the volume panel theme, I'm just gonna kill this off. There are some options, guys, for you to use the floating button. So if you enable that one and you press the control, you're gonna get this button here and plenty of other more settings, which I recommend, guys. Please go and check my video on the sound assistant. It's really a very useful application. And the best thing, it does really work here on the One UI 3.0. Now, last but not least, whoever owns the Note and has an S Pen, guys, let's see what this Pentastic can do. Now, guys, I have the S Pen in my hand, and we can pretty much see that here we have a standard pointer, right? What happens if we go and choose that one? Okay, you see, it's really like a mouse. Okay, and you can also go and choose this heart. So let's try to use the heart. Okay, yeah. Then we have also Croco, Lisa, Cookie, Bobby, and then of course there is a custom one, but let's go with this one. I think the mouse one is a nice one. Double tap shortcut. Okay, what happens here, guys? You can select an application that can be started upon a double tap with the S Pen. Let's just try to go and set up the pen app. Okay, so let's see what happens if we just go back, double tap. Okay, nothing. One more time. Nothing. I'm gonna be testing this right now, so I'm just holding the pen and doing a double tap. Oh, pen app starting. I mean, yeah, why not, guys? I'm not really sure if I'm the guy to be using this S Pen, but there are plenty of options, and it's really nice that Samsung included also these customization options. All right, so let me just put the pen back, go back into the good lock, see if we covered everything. I think we've shown the Keys Cafe, the Pentastic, the Wonderland theme park, Nice Catch, one-hand operation, Edge Touch, sound assistant. There are also some things into units. So we have the quick start, the clock face, the multi-star. With all of these, you can customize here the quick setting, you can move the clock around, you can even choose custom colors. So I'm not going to update them right now because I think this is really the core from the Good Lock module, and I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Again, guys, if you like the content that I'm doing, you might want to subscribe for my channel. If you have any questions, hit me up here on YouTube or go into my Telegram channel. We are like 300 guys every day, interesting discussions. I'll be more than happy to get in touch with you guys, and please stay safe. We're gonna be catching up in one of my next videos. Happy to have you back again, hopefully. With that said, VST over and bye.